We are making a watch list and checking it twice. This Christmas, there are plenty of new holiday movies you have to catch. From sequels to classics, new musicals, and even Christmas horror movies with cult killers. Yeah, this is going to be one fun Christmas. If you watch the right movies, that is. Start your holiday movie marathon with a trip down Candy Cane Lane. Candy Cane Lane stars none other than Eddie Murphy as Chris, a Christmas aficionado who will stop at nothing to win his neighborhood Christmas decorating contest this year. So, he does what any true Christmas lover would do. He makes a deal with an elf, played by Jillian Bell, and let's just say it doesn't go exactly as planned.
Honestly, it's like you're signing your life away.
The film, which also stars Tracy Ellis Ross, Nick Offerman, Robin Thede, and more, will start streaming on Amazon Prime Video on December 1st. Now, if you prefer your Christmas movies action-packed, then Red One may be your new movie of choice this year. Many of the details of what we can expect in this film have been kept under wraps. We do know, however, that it will have quite the all-star cast, led by stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Chris Evans. The action comedy will also star J.K. Simmons and Bonnie Hunt as Santa and Mrs. Claus, and they'll be joined by plenty of other big names, including Lucy Liu, Kiernan Shipka, Nick Kroll, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, Wesley Kimmel, and Christopher Hivju. While the folks behind this movie clearly have some reason for staying tight-lipped about what will go on in this action comedy, story developer and producer Hiram Garcia did call it an epic, edge-of-your-seat action-adventure that takes beloved holiday mythology and turns it on its head. So a release date is still in the works, but it's set to stream on Amazon Prime Video this year. Dashing Through the Snow will give us another fun and goofy take on the classic Christmas comedy, with a plot reminiscent of the Tim Allen classic, The Santa Claus. Dashing Through the Snow follows Eddie, who's played by Ludacris.
Claustrophobic, fear of Santa Claus.
That's ludicrous.
Eddie is a social worker at the Atlanta Police Department, whose childhood trauma has left him relating a little too hard to the Grinch when the holiday season rolls around.
Dad, isn't that nice?
You sound like wounded duck.
Eddie has to take his daughter along with him on a call on Christmas Eve, and in a roundabout and very magical way, he ends up finding the Christmas spirit.
What you about to witness is a sleigh being pulled by 8 beautiful reindeer.
The Holdovers brings us a very different style of holiday comedy, and this one has a lot of heart. Set in the 70s, a teacher named Paul Hunnam, played by Paul Giamatti,
I can tell by your faces that many of you are shocked at the outcome.
Stays at the boarding school where he works over the holiday break to supervise the students who have nowhere to go. Paul bonds with the head cook,
all we've got is whatever's in that walk-in,
played by Divine Joy Randolph, and the only remaining student, 15-year-old Angus, played by Dominic Sessa.
Go ahead, tell me something about me. Something negative.
Despite their lonely circumstances during the holidays, the trio enjoys the festive season with each other. The movie hit theaters on November 10th and has already raked in some award nominations. If you prefer Christmas with a side of revenge, rather than reindeer, then your pick of the season should be Silent Night, an action flick that follows Godlock, father played by Joel Kinnaman, whose son was killed in gang crossfire on Christmas Eve. He loses his voice after sustaining his own injuries, and now he's committed to getting revenge for his son at any cost. Silent Night is set to hit theaters on December 1st. While some folks enjoy the idea of a vengeful holiday season, others simply prefer the best Christmas ever. If that sounds more your speed, then you'll want to check out Best Christmas Ever. This rom-com stars Brandy Norwood as Jackie, a woman with a picture-perfect life that she shows off every year in her Christmas newsletter.
Dear friends, family, and fellow Earth dwellers, life just seems to fly by when you're having a splendiferous time.
Her ex-friend from college, Charlotte, played by Heather Graham, brings her family along to drop in on Jackie and disprove the perfect life she boasts about in her newsletter.
Something is off here. Nobody's life is that wonderful.
Despite the major flaws within Charlotte's plan, the holiday season manages to bring these two former friends back together. This Netflix original starts streaming on November 16th. From the best Christmas ever to the first Christmas ever, Journey to Bethlehem is a holiday tale ripped straight from the Bible, but this time, it's a musical. Journey to Bethlehem follows the classic tale of Mary, played by Fiona Palomo, Joseph, played by Milo Manheim, and the birth of Jesus. Antonio Banderas also joins the cast as Herod for a surprising retelling featuring comedy and an original pop soundtrack. You can see Journey to Bethlehem in theaters as of November 10th. Now, for another very different retelling of a classic story this holiday season, there's Genie. Genie is a remake of the 1991 TV movie Bernard and the Genie. Both the original and the new remake were written by Richard Curtis, who wrote another classic Christmas movie, Love Actually. In Genie, Bernard, played by Papa Essayadu, is visited by a genie named Laura, played by Melissa McCarthy.
Who are you?
I am a genie.
Yeah.
Your wish is my command.
Laura promises to give Bernard his wish, to win back his family's love by Christmas. And he teaches her a few things along the way.
Tell me about this whole Christmas thing of yours.
It was meant to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
Jesus? Are you talking about Mary's kid?
You actually met him.
What did he do to get so famous?
Genie hits Peacock on November 22nd. If, like so many, you're a fan of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid franchise, then Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever is a perfect Christmas present for you. The famous titular Wimpy Kid, Greg Heffley, who's voiced by Wesley Kimmel, as always has a very chaotic holiday season full of things going wrong. Greg gets snowed in with his family, breaks a snowplow in a snowman building accident, and he has worries about what he'll get for Christmas. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever will be streaming only on Disney Plus on December 8th. For another fun part of another fun animated franchise, there's a sequel to The Bad Guys. The Bad Guys, A Very Bad Holiday, is a Netflix short that follows Mr. Wolf and his pals as they unite to bring the city's holiday spirit back just in time for the season.
Well, good guys, this is it.
The special will hit Netflix on November 25th, and it's only 25 minutes long, so it's perfect for the kids to watch over and over again. Now, if animated movies aren't your thing, and you're more of a fan of something that definitely isn't holiday fun for the whole family, then you may want a dose of horror set during Christmas time. The Sacrifice Game is set in the 70s and follows students stuck at an all-girls school over the holiday season. Samantha, played by Madison Baines, and Clara, played by Georgia Akin, are forced to spend their Christmas fighting off a cult of killers. Now, if this is your style of holiday movie, then you'll be excited to hear that this one has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It starts streaming on Shudder on December 8th. So which new Christmas movie are you most excited to see?
How'd you manage that?
Oh, I don't know.
Are there any others on your holiday watch list that we missed? Let's discuss it in the comments.
You know what? The elves took it on the road.
And for more videos like this one, like and subscribe to The Things.